you feel? I'm going to type to you. How are you? Okay. Catch you as soon as I come back from getting the kid from school. This will be really, really short because this isn't a typical Quincy Whip. This is not my Friday FO. This is something a little different because this is All Souls Day. And Granny D yesterday, um, she gave her little November the 1st thing for All Saints Day. And then she said, you all know what All Souls Day is, or you can look it up. And I was sitting there listening to her going, yes, I know what All Souls Day is. And then I thought about it. Everything I thought about it was for All Saints Day. So I looked up All Souls Day. Hello, how are you? Ivy, how are you? Thank you for coming by. I, I really want anybody to be here because this is one of those on the fly things because Granny D put a bug in my ear. Yesterday she was talking about all day and she was saying that today was All Souls Day and that we all knew what All Souls Day was. And I said, well, yeah, opened my mouth and thought about it, and everything that I thought about was for All Saints Day. So I had to go look it up. And I didn't do a lot of research because every time I tried to do something today, something else happened. The faster I moved, the behind I got. You ever had a day like that? Anyway, in the description, I put down what I found from one of them, and this is the day that you pray for the souls that are in purgatory. Because after I thought about it, I was kind of like, well, we've already had Memorial Day, having All Souls Day, so I had to go and remind myself what the souls were for. And so then I decided to look for a prayer for all souls. And there didn't seem to be a real prayer for the souls because everybody has their own connotation about what we do here. And I respect everybody's beliefs. And this is not to convert anybody. So, with all of that said, I decided that I would do a little short video today so that everybody who wanted to had the opportunity to put the name of the first name of their loved one in the comments below or put their relationship to one. And we've lost so many people here in the Yorny community, people that I didn't know, and that mean a lot to other people here. And we can collectively just pray for the souls of those who have been lost. In the last 2 years, we've lost I don't know how many people due to the big C, but we've lost other people to other things. In my own family, I've lost all of my immediate family except for my brother and my children. Everybody else's cousin said, "You're the matriarch," and I said, "I'm not the matriarch." She said, "Yes, you are." And I sat there and I thought about it for a second, and I was like, "I want to be the matriarch. I'm not old enough to be the matriarch. What's wrong here?" Like, what's wrong with this picture? I need an elder. I am not real here, but be that as it may, I'm the elder. Oh, my poor family. You see what they're up against. Hi, Jeanette. How are you? Thanks for coming by. I was just making a little video so that people could post the first names or the friendships of people that they have lost and share with the community. It's been a tough year for everybody, and I know quite a few have lost their husbands recently. I lost my husband back in '05. And a lot of people say, time heals all wounds. Time makes it better. Sometimes it heals, sometimes it doesn't. But the one thing to remember is don't let anybody put a timeline on your grief. You grieve for yourself, you cleanse for yourself, you don't work on anybody else's timeline, but you do not depression. There's a difference between grieving and being depressed. If you are depressed, please seek help. But if you are missing a loved one, there is absolutely nothing wrong with missing a loved one. As I said, my husband passed away in '05. My brother-in-law had given me a bottle of Jameson's to toast him on the 1 year anniversary of his passing. I never did because I didn't think I'd like Jameson to open the bottle and waste it. So I took the bottle to our big 4th of July family gathering last year because that's when all the boys, and that's that was his favorite holiday because he got to see all of his brothers. And we toasted him then. And they told me later, 'cause I was a limp dish rag, I was a mess, that my father-in-law, who does not drink, even toasted him and took back the shot. I was like, oh my goodness. Yeah, I missed it. I didn't see it, but yeah. So you do what is comfortable for you. Back in the day, they said that you grieve for a year and then you move on and you marry the next person. There's no rule that you only grieve for a year. You grieve for however long you grieve. You move on with your life at your pace, but move on with your life. Okay. Don't just hold on to it. And in the description, I posted my two favorite prayers. Just and I read them today, and I said, "Oh, they're both Irish prayers." My husband was German, and I just recently found out that I had Irish ancestry, but back in the day, but I was raised a good old-fashioned Catholic girl, and I am not going to sit here and read the whole prayer to you, but I did want to share. Well, now see, I could share this stupid thing when I was sitting here playing with it. But there, and of course, I'm on somebody else's website, so Lord knows I can't see anything. Just give me a second. Let me see if I can fix this so that we can, because this is not working. Mama can't see. And if I can't see, I know nobody else can see. It's gracious to me. I had to finally learn the best way of doing this. But this was the part. I had printed out this whole prayer in my refrigerator, and every time I walked past the refrigerator, I would read it, and I kept it. The last part of the prayer was, "All is well, nothing is hurt, nothing is lost." Because every time somebody passes on, we say, "I lost my XYZ," and it says, "Nothing is lost. One brief moment, and all will be as it was before." And was he coming back? But the real thing was how we will laugh at the trouble of parting when we meet again. I kept saying, okay, we're going to get to the point where I'm going to laugh at all this grief and drama and everything um, in my life from losing. I haven't gotten to the point where it's funny yet. I have not laughed about it, but I can walk by this and look at it and not cry. So we're getting there. There's hope and there's joy and there's peace. And I've got six little grandchildren out of that. So, you know, we do what we do. Hi, Vivian. Thank you for coming by. I'm just sitting here babbling. No, I this little blurb so that people have a place where they can post the names or the relationships of their loved one in the comments live, and we can say a little prayer for each other and hug each other and lift each other up in prayer and remember those gone before and those we have lost, even though the prayer says it's, there's no loss, but those that we will always miss. It's really hardest on the ones who are left behind. And sometimes you just get yelled at by people that you aren't doing your job. My days are supposed to be over, but I have this little person that cracks the whip. And does anybody have anything they would like to share? I know we all see things differently, but we all need to respect each other and respect each other's beliefs and have a safe place where we can voice our beliefs or complain, whichever comes first. Stella went to a ceremony of the dead this past weekend. They had a festival and she posted pictures. Hi, me. I'm trying to find the poem for grief I found when my grandpa passed away. Oh, okay. Was it May God hold you in the hollow of his hand? Because you can't read the description until I end this, can you? Let's see. Because I like that one, and I like the one that I had posted was, and don't ask me why all of mine are Irish, but just because. You raised Catholic in St. Louis, you're either German or Irish. May the road rise to meet you. May the wind at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. May the rain fall soft upon your field. And until we meet, may God hold you in the hollow of his hand. People would walk by and look at my refrigerator and go, "What in the world are you doing? Can I?" Yeah, there we go. So I had that one posted on my refrigerator as well. And there is another version that is just "May God hold you in His hand," but I like the hollow of His hand. And I bet you that's the one Cammy's trying to find. Now watch him come back and prove me wrong. It wouldn't be first. The poem is called "I Found When My Grandpa Passed Away." I Still Breathe. Hold on, Cammy. Let me put the link in. Why did I? Wrong button. You know, if I have two buttons, I'm gonna hit the wrong one first. Okay, Cam. Here comes the link. There you go. And I don't know that I've seen that. One thing I wish that you could get things. Yes, one's an Irish blessing, and the other one is the Irish funeral prayer. So I had a funeral prayer on my refrigerator. Did I find a German one? Nope. Wasn't looking for one. Those my soul. You see the link, Cam? Because I'm in St. Louis, which is French, but we have a big Irish and Italian and German presence here. Here we go, Cammy. Ooh, let me see. Hold on, Cam. There you go.
It's on YouTube. The one I found is on YouTube.
Oh,
Yeah.
and it's the one they had at your grandpa's.
No, I just found it well, leading up to the funeral. So this is what it looks like.
Stephen Mary's Blanc. Okay. Stephen Mara Blanc. Okay, I'm not familiar with him.
Yeah, I like him. And then his YouTube channel is Music from the Heart.
Okay.
And then he's got another one called Happy Birthday in Heaven.
Yes. 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 I had that one on my refrigerator as well. Now that you mention it. Which one do you like
I
better?
downloaded that app you talked about on Friday. I like I Still Grieve.
Oh,
I
did you?
downloaded that app you were
Okay.
talking about.
How you like it?
Yeah, I like it. And of course, I had to count how many rows I have. So for my granny square blanket. But they're saying the suggested price
There you go. Look at you.
$156.03.
See,
That's what I
that is
got from the
better
store
than
today.
3 times the price of the yarn.
Yeah. See?
Oh, wait. Nick Critters Kit Pony. Oh, stop.
Yeah.
But you
And
can't do
it
it
gives you the
yet.
instruct. Nope. But I'm gonna try it when I'm done. And it gives you the yarn and the stuffing and a needle to sew it in.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute.
And then,
Close that. Let me see the front of it, please. Wait a minute. Close it, Cam. Close it. There we go. Oh, that's cute. Okay, carry on. Because you showed
and
me
it even
the
gives you
package, but I didn't see the animal.
yeah, it gives you like the little diagram to put it together.
Okay. Oh, one piece. Okay.
Yeah. And I think you just make the Yeah, you make the legs separately.
Have fun with that.
I will. And the horses are my favorite animal.
I thought bunnies were your favorite.
Nope, horses.
Can you do a horse before? You've done bunnies and everything but a horse.
I've only done two animals. I've done the bunny and a panda.
Hmm.
These were from the same kit. And I want to, there's a knitted teddy bear in there I want to do in the book.
Whoa.
But that one's too, a little too, it looks a little too complicated. But who knows? I might be able to try it. Hi, Ivy.
Cam,
Depends
did
on,
you tell me which one of those prayers you like the best? Do I grieve or the birthday
I
in
like,
heaven?
I like, I still grieve.
Okay. Okay. Do you remember any of it?
Yeah. So in the poem, he basically says, um, that nobody can tell you how long you should grieve. And you can only grieve, you only know how long you grieve for, which is true. Like you were saying, nobody has the right to tell you how long you should grieve.
Right.
And at
Right.
first, after my grandmother died in 17, one of the staff at the workshop, we were talking about like what have you moved on from, and at the time I said moving on. I raised my hand and she goes Cameron, and I said I think I finally stopped grieving over the loss of my grandmother. And as soon as I said that, the grief just started all over again. As soon as I said it, it just sank right back in.
Yep. Yep. So and you grieve for different people different ways.
And I'll give you an example. My grandparents' second son, oldest son, their first oldest son passed away. And that was the one and only time I'd ever seen my grandfather cry. And I could tell over the years they never got over the loss of his loss. Because in the Bible it states no parent should ever bury their children before them. The children should bury their parents.
Right. That
And
a
I
person
could
ever
tell my
has to
grandfather's
do.
face, he never got over that death. Neither did my grandmother. They never got over it.
And it doesn't matter if it's expected or if it's sudden.
Exactly. And we all knew it was coming eventually.
Oh, they had to watch him pass.
And
That's really hard. That is really hard.
my mom was, she went at the end, she went out every Wednesday after work. And the day he passed, she said he went in to take a nap and never came out. He never woke up.
Oh my. Oh my.
Hmm. So at
How
least
old
he died
was he?
peacefully.
Yes, he did.
49, I believe. Yeah, 49. And my dad lost his brother-in-law the October before. So I was at that time I was grieving not only my only uncle on my dad's side, but now my uncle on my mother's side. Like it was like boom, boom, like literally
Yeah.
like only 4 months in between, just about.
Well, they say it comes in threes, and that's what makes it harder.
And that's actually what happened
You
with my
can't,
grandma.
as they used to say, you
My
can't
grandma
catch
in
a break.
2017, right, kind of started. I think the year before my cousin Gavin died. His grandma is my mom's cousin. He died in a single vehicle accident. Then, like the next October, my grandma died, and then
Hold on just
the
1 minute,
like
Cameron.
couple
Hold
months.
on.
The,
Ivy
yep,
says, sorry, VJ, I must go. Topic upsets me. My son will be gone from me 8 years on the 6th. I must go. Ivy, I am so sorry. I am so sorry for your loss. Please come back and put, or if you don't come back, I'll just put Ivy's son in the comments below, and we will all say a prayer for your son. I am so sorry. And exactly, a parent should not bury their child.
exactly.
God bless you, Ivy. My son passed at 22 and 85. I have bad days around Thanksgiving. He passed 2 days after Thanksgiving dinner with me. Roberta, I am so sorry. And this time of the year, when the holidays are coming, it is really hard when we've lost a loved one. I am so sorry. I am
My
blessed
dad's mom
to have
actually passed
my
away the week before Thanksgiving.
I am blessed to still have my two children and my two stepchildren, even though there were days when I was going to kill my youngest stepson. He was totally out of control, but he is much better now. Praise the Lord and thank you, Jesus. But yes, I think it was 97. Lost about 7 family members. Um, and it was just 97 was a bad year. It was totally bad year. And I found two of them. So yeah, I never want to go through 97 again. I offer up prayers for your son, Ivy, prayers for your son. 22 is very young. Denny just lost her 1-year-old adopted son. I think Maria lost her daughter in a car accident. It's been rough. It's been rough, and that's one of the reasons I came back to crochet because it's good therapy. It gives me solace, gives me joy, and it strengthens my soul. Hi, Susan Howard. Thank you for by. I started this video, and I'm not going to say anything else because I poor Ivy. I feel bad. Um, if you have lost a loved one, please put their first name or relationship to you or friends in the comments below, and we will all say a prayer for all lost loved ones on this um, All Souls Day. Cam said, "Oh, you said, well, you've got your phone in your hand. You're the chat master. What's wrong with me? I know how you roll."
I
But I
was
just
looking up
wanted everybody to
the
be
day
able
my
to
grandmother died.
honor their love.
My grandma Greg died November 16th, 2013. The week before things, the Saturday before Thanksgiving. So that
Oh, hi,
Halloween,
Ursula. Thank you for coming by.
Ursula,
Ursula, if you have lost a loved one or a beloved friend, you are welcome to put first name and your relationship in the comments, and we will all pray for your loved one. Roberta says, "I have one boy. My son's ex complained about him to me. I told her he was the only son I had left. Never talked bad about him to me. I don't care what her problems were." I understand. I understand. So you had two sons, but you only have one left, and she was going to complain about him. You're right. Nobody's perfect. They have to work their issues, but you've got a whole different outlook on things, and some
yep.
issues don't need to be outside of the home.
Hi, Auntie
Hello,
Dana.
Dana. How are you? Thank you for coming by. Dana, um, this is the All Souls Day, and so please put the first name or your relationship with someone you have lost in the comments below, and we are all going to pray for our loved ones. And Susan said, "My dad passed 11/1/21 yesterday."
Yesterday.
Your dad passed yesterday, Susan, and your mom was 4/3/12. Oh, he almost lived 10 years after your mother. Oh, Susan, I am so sorry. I am sorry. Oh, my goodness. Please put them in the comments. I lost my foster mom and dad. It's more than 20 years. I miss them. Ursula, I know. I lost my mother in 97. I miss her. And she had just turned 69. And nowadays, 69 is young. And I lost my father was 58. I lost him in 81. And when I turned 57, I kept saying my father died at 58. And then the next thing I knew, I missed that whole 58 year. I went from 57 to 59, and 58 was kind of like a blur. I was so traumatized. Oh,
Yeah,
Ursula,
my mom
I
is so
am
worried
sorry.
about me. Her grandfather, I believe he had a heart attack at 45. My grandma's father. Then I think one son had a heart attack at 45. It was either 45 or 48. 48. It's 48. And then
Cam,
the
what
other
does the
two,
doctor say
now
about your heart health?
my blood, they said
Do
it's
they
fine.
say
My
you're
blood,
healthy?
it, surprisingly, even though I'm
What
fat,
about your
my
what
blood
about
pressure
your
is fine, even though
cholesterol
I'm
and all
fat.
that good stuff?
They never said nothing bad about it.
That's wonderful. Excellent. Sorry, 11/1/20. Oh, it was a 1 year anniversary yesterday, Susan. I am sorry. That first year is rough. Okay.
Okay, I'm back. I wanted to get something.
Earl says, yep, she says the same thing. Lauren, hi, thank you for coming by. We are
All right.
honoring the souls of our duly departed. So if you have lost someone, please put their first name or relationship in the comments, and we are going to say a prayer for each other's lost loved
These are
ones
all of these
and
are my
lost.
loved ones that have passed. The booklets.
Cammy,
I carry them
I
with
think
me
you have a
back.
200 character thing that you can put in. No, I'm not sure. You go for it. Yeah, we'll pray.
And I found
We'll pray.
the Bible I got at the Goodwill
Mine's
store.
all on the
I
database.
found this in it. So, and
Mm-hmm.
her name is
Thomas Kincaid.
Harriet L. Swanson. I found somebody else's.
There you go. From Livonia. Okay.
This was in. I got this in 2019,
My
and
sister-in-law and her
I kept it
siblings were
in my
raised in
desk.
Livonia.
Probably. So if any of her relatives see this, I carry it. I
What was
figured I'd
her
put it in my.
maiden name, I wonder?
I tried to look it up, and nothing appeared.
You
And
know
I actually
what?
keep this in my bag
Into
because
that,
I carry her with me.
into into that on family.org because her grandchildren may find that later on and they'll be happy to have it.
Yeah.
Oh, Lauren, I'm so sorry. 2013, 2020, 7 years ago. Oh, yeah. That, and you might as well say it's still fresh. Oh, I am sorry. Yeah,
And then
it's been tough.
two of my relatives passed away within like a year and a half, I think. Yeah, a year and a half.
And one thing with the online private thing, sometimes you don't find your relatives until they pass away. I know we were looking for my
Right.
husband's great uncle for 5 years, and he finally said, "Give up. He's probably dead." He died 2 years
That's why
later.
I did ancestry.
He was alive the whole time we were looking for him. And when I finally found his death certificate, my mother-in-law wanted to know, well, I wonder how he was. I wonder if they had taken care of him. And I said, well, he was in the soldiers and sailors home when he passed. And here's the phone number. You call them and tell them who you are, and they will talk to you. They won't talk to me because I'm an in-law. So you need to call. And um, he had put down that he had relatives and his sister was still living. So when he passed, they didn't have anybody to contact. So he said all his family were gone. But the whole time I was looking for him, I couldn't find him. But after he died, I could find him.
I got ancestry. There's ancestry where you can find your relatives. I actually got. I started a food trial and found a, I've found out so much of about my family.
So there you go. There you go. Yeah, it's but you have to be careful with some of that because people don't really know their history, and they'll put down what they think they know, and it's all wrong
All I did
because
was
some
start
people
with my
don't really
name.
know who their fathers are. Exactly. And you just work your way back. And Family Search is really bad about that. There's one lady that keeps changing my part of the tree to what she thinks it should be, and it's not correct. And she has mission, and I do, but she keeps changing it.
Well,
At
see,
least
this
on
one
Ancestry, nobody
you
can
have to
change
create an
it.
account. You have to make an account,
You do on
and
all of
nobody,
them.
not even my parents, nobody knows the password except for me,
Right.
and I don't even know the password. How do you like that? It's I like the
Don't delete your
iPhones for
cookies, or
this
you'll be
specific.
in big trouble.
Well,
Because they'll keep your
in my
passwords for
iPhone
you.
and settings, right there, passwords. You can literally save all your passwords to your phone,
Yep.
and then all you gotta do is I can go to Ancestry on my phone and just use my face, and it'll
Hmm.
automatic automatically put my username and password in it. And then my mom brought up a
All
valid
right.
point.
Okay.
She gave me this, and so in case
Have you done
I ever get logged on YouTube, she can go in here
exactly?
and log into my YouTube account, like on my computer or whatever, and let you know something happened to me. And she knows. I told her exactly where it is.
Cameron?
I've had this sucker for years. Copyright 2012. Oh boy, I so totally need to update this.
Hello, Jeanette.
My cell my cell number is
Oh,
the
thank you
my
for
old
being
one.
here, working and lurking. I need to be working. But Cam got
Hi
started on
Jeanette.
my other fave, which is the genealogy. So now kind of being held hostage because, I have crochet and I have genealogy. What else is there? But see, this
Right.
one you can do your name, the name of the site, the web address, your username, password, and any notes. Like all those security questions, I put security questions under notes.
So do I.
Let's see. Lauren says hi to Jeanette. Roberta says my family tree doesn't go past my grandmother on her side. My great grandfather's side goes all the way back to the Netherlands. Ooh, I was told it was because her mother married an Indian. Okay. Roberta, I got two things to say about that. Uh, First thing is, it doesn't go past my grandmother. What years are we talking about where your great grandmother lived? And because her father may have been an Indian, in which case you could look at the dog's roll and see if he's on there, or he could have been dark skinned and been African American, in which case you can find a marriage record for them. And what state are we talking about? What time? Because my great grandmother told me her father was Native American. No, yeah, and he wasn't. He was biracial. So I'm going through all the dogs' roles and everybody else's roles trying to find him. And he was sitting in North Carolina with his free person of color um, I have not found a marriage record for them, so I can't say wife, but the mother of his children. So no, he was Caucasian and she was a free person. And somehow or other we became Native American, but there is some Cherokee or Lumbee in there somewhere. I just don't know where to put them. Because I went to the powwow and I asked them, and they looked at me and they're like, "Yep." Jeanette says my mother is now the oldest family member. See, your mother feels like I do. I don't know. And she is treated that way and she loves it because she really doesn't have a choice. She doesn't have a choice, huh? Okay. All right. Let me see. I can't get my mouse to work, my finger to work. My fingers are cold and my trackball doesn't always work. Her mother would have been from the 1700s. No, your great grandmother. No, Roberta. Mm-mm. Because, uh-uh. That would have been your second great grandmother. Because you're just, I think, 6 years older than I am. So that would have been your, yeah, because my girl was born in 1848. So early 1800s would have been your second great grandmother. So 1700s, we're looking at your third great grandmother, Roberta.
My great, my both my great great greats
There's
would
a
have been
couple more
in the
greats in there.
1900s.
Yeah, so
My
if hers was 1700, that she's got to add a couple of more greats in there.
and my grandmother, my great grandma
My
Hunter
oldest
died in
in May of
'92.
1993. Susan, oh my goodness, you lost a sibling? I am so sorry. Oh my gosh. I only have one sibling. I don't know what I would do without him. I am so sorry.
I feel the same way about my sister.
Roberta is great. I knew there was another great in there somewhere, Roberta. But you know what, Roberta? What state? Because we were able to trace husband's my husband, that German, had his line back to 1601. And I wasn't working when he started me on genealogy. And that's when they opened up Ellis Island. And he had me looking for his Irish grandmother. I said, why do I get the blacks and the Irish? I get the two with no record. He gets the German and the English. It's so wrong. Oh, I'm still working on my triangle scarf and water in my cup. And baby, it's girl, look. I went outside to take out the trash, and I put on everything short of my mucklucks. And I said, you know what? Since I am fully dressed, let me run to the wig store. And I went and got me some hair. I'm 73. I know you're 6 years older than me. I just turned 60. No, you're 7 years older than I am. I just turned 60 in July. So yeah, you're 7 years older than me. I was a year off. I was really close, Roberta. Aren't you proud of me? Michigan.
What part?
Girl, my great grandfather died in Michigan, and you should see me trying to find the name of the cemetery where he is buried because they changed the name of the cemetery, and nobody knows the new name. Cammy wants to know what
Colonel
part of Michigan.
Fort Custer. From
Who?
Fort Custer. Fort Custer.
No, but went to school.
Fortcustar. It's for military people. It's on the other side of the state.
He wasn't military.
It
No, no,
wasn't?
no. He was buried in Detroit. Hmm.
Well,
Um.
then I wouldn't have any. I wouldn't
Uh.
know anybody anything about that.
See, I told you.
I don't know any
Believe me when I tell you these things, Cammy. Believe me.
because my
Some
great
blankets
my
and listening.
dad's grandparents, my great grandparent, uh, grandma and grandpa Greg are buried that way. We come out our street and go that way toward the next light up, turn left, and go like there's a Tubby's, McDonald's, and
Cammy,
KFC.
Cammy. I'm sitting over here in St. Louis. You're pointing out your window in Michigan, telling me to go down the street and turn left. What is Hi,
I've
Sabrina.
got a light
How are
right
you?
outside my window,
Cammy's giving me directions to someplace in
and
Michigan,
there's a funeral.
and I'm
There's a
here in St. Louis,
graveyard.
and he's pointing out the window, telling me to turn left. Help me, somebody. Cammy, Roberta was born in Detroit. Roberta, my grandfather was born in Detroit, and Roberta, no, I lied. Stop. Cammy got me so turned around. My great grandfather was in Detroit. Ah, Ro- okay, Roberta, they have. You know what? There is no need for me to even talk because I haven't been able to get anywhere with Michigan genealogy past the 1900s because most of my family started in Alabama and moved to Detroit to work in the so pre Henry Ford. I don't know Detroit. I'm sorry, but I bet they got a good genealogical and historical society there. Ooh, um, and they probably have records of the state archives. I would start with the historical society and go from there. Sabrina, if
Yeah.
you have lost a loved one or a family member, please name or your relationship to them in the comments when I end this. And we are praying for all of our lost loved ones. Welcome back, Isela. Isela, that's Cammy. Cammy is
Hello.
incognito today.
Yeah.
Manda, how are you
Hi,
stopping
Amanda.
by? If you have lost a loved one, please put their name or relationship in the chat when this ends because we are praying for all of our lost souls today. We are honoring the dead. It's All Souls Day and we're praying for all
Yep.
souls.
I plan on
Tammy got me
praying.
on genealogy because,
Yeah.
that's
I'm
my
gonna be
second
praying the
love.
rosary
If
tonight.
I'm not on YouTube doing a live,
Yeah.
I'm somewhere looking up somebody's death certificate.
Yep. Me too.
And then can't no,
I'm praying the rosary tonight.
you don't want to start me on rosaries, Cam. Mm-mm. You don't want to do that because I've got a whole drawer
And
full
I
of
actually got
rosaries
my
I've
grand.
inherited from my great aunt. I think she got a rosary every time she went to church. I tell you.
There's my grandma's.
Monda, how are you today, love?
My backpack is like a
We
woman's
have
purse.
Aunt Aurora.
Oh, you're in here
Oh,
somewhere.
Isela, I'm sorry. Isela, I'm sorry. Oh Lord, Tammy's good. Tammy,
I forgot about this.
behave. Oh, wait a minute.
I put this in my backpack like 2 weeks
And
ago.
Aurora is a pretty name. I have not heard that as a first name. That is beautiful. Oh, he's not on the computer. Yes, he is.
Bible. I even got a Bible in my bag.
Tammy, you have
I got
everything in your
pencils.
bag.
Yeah, metric markers, a book on North American birds, a thesaurus, a notepad, Sharpies, markers, a map of Michigan. You need a washcloth?
Tammy,
I got
Tammy,
koozies.
I'm about to give you some homework. Okay. Oh,
Found
where's
it.
Anthony? Robert. Lord,
Here's my grandma's
where's
rosary.
Lord?
It's made out of like rope or something.
That is not Robert. That is Ron. He's a birthday, right? Okay, Tammy. My death certificate is misfiled. Not my death. Sleeping Beauty's
BK, I
name is
gotta go.
Aurora.
My dinner's
Is
ready.
it? Ah. Okay, you go eat dinner. I'm going to end this,
Yep,
and I have I have
I'm
three
good,
minutes,
Susan.
and I will see
Yep,
you tonight at
I'll see you tonight at Kelly's.
Kelly.
Yep, all
Susan
right.
wants to know how have you been.
I've been good. All right, bye.
Oops, he knocked himself off. Everyone, thank you so much for coming by. Please leave the first name and or relationship comments below, and we will pray for your loved ones. Again, in the description are my two favorite prayers. Lived for a long time on my refrigerator after my husband passed. Please like, share, this was not meant to be morbid. This was not meant to upset anybody. This was meant to be a nice, gentle program that honor our loved ones. I will see everybody tonight at Kelly's Crochet Adventures, where we can get lousy. Everybody have a very good evening. Thank you so much for coming by. I honor everyone who has gone before us, and death is really hardest on those of us who are left behind. They are in a much better place, and it is up to us to honor their memory. Everybody have a very good evening, and I will see you all tonight. Take care now. Stay safe. Bye bye.